Yo, make sure y'all check that new sit-down interview with me and the bro D Nice from Cyprus, you heard? Son of the legendary Puerto Rican Jesus. Tap in, comment gang, I need y'all to work that for me.
We're gonna get to this Christmas story, but before we do, let me say, I'm building a stupid, crazy music archive on all streaming platforms. Type in st.laz. If you're on Spotify, type in Major St. Laz Bangers. And it's gonna come up with over 100 of my best songs, biggest features, and all of that. You heard? Make sure y'all tap in. Brand new music for me and my bro King Taco. You heard? I got the King Taco top 10 hits. Check that playlist. You feel what I'm saying? Tap in with that music, man. Get at me. Let me know what y'all thinking about it. You heard? Let's get to this story. And that polish was so official, it brought Boots back to life like I'd never seen before. But at this time, I had went looking for that polish and I couldn't find that shit. And I bought some cheap ass imitation polish from Family Dollar, right? Clear shit. I'm like, okay, this is the shit right here, clear shit. Nah, this shit was Family Dollar shoe polish, you heard? Let me scrub those up with this shoe polish and see if I could get these shits looking right enough to, you know, to go on this trip. So I hit that shit heavy with the Family Dollar clear polish. Yo, so check it, right? This is a Christmas story. This story is called The Sweaty Creamy Boots, right? Now check this out. Now, first, let me say, you know, I'm not big on religion. You heard I'm God body, but I respect everybody's religion in the entire world. And I stand firm on the fact that all religions and all doctrines have some type of truth and knowledge that the whole world needs to know about. No, but I grew up in a family that was real big on Christmas, both sides of my family, my black side and my Puerto Rican side of my family. Was real big on Christmas, and I grew up and I had some real good Christmases and I had a couple of rough Christmases. But I'll tell you one thing, man, you heard, as a kid, I can honestly say I got some great ass memories from around Christmas time. So, you know, as a father, I would never deny my children the joy of these holidays. You heard? And when they get older, they could make their own decisions on what they want to celebrate. You heard? To me, these holidays is just about family and loved ones and doing good for other people. Makes you feel good. But anyway, boom, right? Check this story. I was living in the Bronx. It was 2019. You heard? December 19th. This was the exact day and time where this shit took place, right? So we living in the Bronx and shit. We got a 3-bedroom apartment and a 5-story walk-up. And we've been living there for a few years. You heard? At this time, my mom's was staying with me because her health was up and down and I ain't want her living alone, so she was staying with me in the Bronx, right? Money was tight as a motherfucker. Money was tight as hell, you heard? We was barely making it. You feel me? We was barely making it. And, you know, we the type, we don't give a fuck. We gonna make sure these kids have a great Christmas. You feel me? Even if it means breaking us and we gotta be broke, it is what it is. These kids gonna have a good Christmas. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the type of vibes we was on. We spent all the money we had on Christmas gifts for these kids and people and family and stuff like that. And you know, we hustlers, nigga. We'll get it back up. Now at this time, my wife is 9 months pregnant. You heard? She is any day about to drop this baby. Heard? Her shit is mad brolic, you feel me? And we waiting for her to go in labor, basically. So boom. This particular night is about 4 or 5 days before my son was actually due to be born, right? So we in the crib chilling and shit. On this day, like I said, December 19th, you know, we had a bunch of gifts in the crib and I ain't have no whip at this time. And my mom's was like, yo, I don't want, you know, my oldest daughter, I don't want her to wake up on Christmas morning and she don't got none of her gifts
because I did that shit last year. Like, she wanted my granddaughter to have her gifts and all of that. You heard? Shout out to Cody. We love you, Cody. Get at us. Like I said, I ain't have no vehicle. So I'm like, damn, man. And my oldest daughter was living all the way in the Lower East Side. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, she lived all the way in LES and it's bleeding outside. You heard? On this day, when I'm telling you it's bleeding outside. So boom. So I'm like, yeah, man. We can't let that go down. You heard? I'm gonna have to take the presents on the train down to the Lower East Side and make sure they got their gifts for Christmas. You feel what I'm saying? So I tell my mom, yo, pack up all the gifts that's for them down there in the Lower East Side, and I'm heading down there. You heard? Tonight. So my wife, like I said, she's sitting around 9 months pregnant, waiting for her due date. But she talking about she's starting to get small little contractions. Now, we wasn't really taking the contractions seriously because on the last time she had a kid, you know, niggas ran to Brooklyn Hospital thinking it was that time, and they turned us around and made us go all the way back, $30 cab all the way to East New York and all of that. So we like, man, listen, we not doing that shit this time. We going when it's really real. You feel me? So, like idiots, we sitting around thinking that them contractions ain't really about nothing. You feel me? My cat going crazy. My cat staring at my wife all crazy, running and acting all crazy. You got to pay attention to the animals in your house because they'll give you signs for shit. So the cat looking at her all crazy, we ignoring all of that shit, right? Like I said, money was tight. So boom, my mom's, she the only person in the house that, you know, first of all, my wife is most of the time a vegetarian or pescatarian, whatever you call it, only eat fish. But when she get pregnant, the savage beast come out of her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I don't judge her because when she get pregnant, soon as that egg start forming, she trying to eat some oxtails and crab legs and all of that. You heard? That baby be having her into savage mode, and I don't be judging her. So, you know, my wife pregnant, she eating chicken and shit that she don't normally eat. But now that she pregnant, the animalistic juices is flowing. She be wanting that chicken. So my mom's, her baked chicken game is different. I'm just keeping it 100. I know everybody say they moms cook their ass off, but my mom's really do cook her ass off. And her baked chicken game is insane. You heard? Like, I don't know what she be doing, the way she just get that shit bubbling up in the oven, I don't know, but that shit be baked to perfection. You feel what I'm saying? So boom. Shit was rough. Like I said, bread was rough. So we didn't have shit to cook that night for the meat eaters, my wife and my moms, because I don't eat no motherfucking chicken. You heard? So we didn't have nothing for them but a whole pack of chicken legs. You know, chicken legs be cheap as a motherfucker. So my mom's is cooking these chicken legs to absolute perfection, my nigga. They in the oven bubbling like bubble bobble. Them shit sizzling, the onion juice. You heard? Like that shit, them shits is crazy. My mom's is taking them shits out the oven, taking the foil off of them and seeing how they doing. Them shits is Golden Boy Productions, you heard? Them shits is golden brown. Them shits is on a different level of goldenness. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, bro, them shits was blazing. And I don't even eat chicken, but I used to eat chicken, so I understand and appreciate a good big chicken. And my mom's had baked these chicken legs to absolute movie, television, Top Chef type of perfection. So my wife is salivating like, ooh, them shits is almost ready. So I'm about to bounce. I got the whole big bag of Christmas gifts, and I'm about to bounce. My wife is sitting around waiting for them chicken legs to be ready. My nigga, I try to take the chicken legs out. My mom's like, them chicken legs should be ready. You should take them out. So I try to take the chicken legs out. We got an oven that got a whole glass door. You heard? My mom's is cooking that shit in some fucking glass, you know, a big glass cooking dish. You feel me? A baking dish. She cooking them shits in a big see-through glass, and them shits is bubbling and popping and sizzling. And I'm like, yo, Alright, I'm gonna pull those up out the motherfucking oven so that they could cool off. You heard? Cat running around the crib crazy, staring at my wife, running and darting. The cat probably can hear the baby's heartbeat accelerating and shit getting real, and my wife is ignoring these little contractions, but it's really real. So boom, I try to take the chicken wings out the motherfucker. I try to take the chicken wings out the oven. The whole tray falls onto the glass oven while I got the door down and breaks the whole glass oven. The glass chicken dish broke. Everything broke. It was just glass everywhere. Chicken wings on the floor, chicken grease and onion juice all on the floor, and the oven was broke, and the chicken was a wrap, my nigga. You heard? And my wife was so tight, she ain't even give a fuck about the oven door. She just wanted the chicken legs. You heard? And when them shits hit the floor, she just looked at that shit and walked out the kitchen like, and told me later that she walked in the next room and shed a tear because her stomach, you know, when a chick is pregnant, that craving game was different. So she was pregnant and her cravings was like, I'm eating like 9 of them chicken legs, you heard? Because it was like 20 of them shits in there. You feel me? Maybe like 12, 13 of them shits in there. So she was ready to devour like 6 or 7 of those, you heard? And when that shit fell, that shit just broke her motherfucking heart, my nigga. And I was tight. I'm like, damn, you heard? Fuck. So, you know, I'm on the clock. I'm like, yo, I got to get out of here and go downtown and bring these gifts to the Lower East Side. You heard? So I bounce out. Oh, but wait. Before I bounce out, let me explain to you what I did, right? It's freezing cold. So I'm like, yo, I ain't really trying to wear no sneakers outside because my feet gonna be freezing, right? So I dug in my closet and I pulled out a pair of my old Ugg boots, right? These was the all black chucker type of Ugg boots with the red and black lumberjack to match tops on it. Like you heard, the whole top of it is the red and black lumberjack to match. The whole top is the red and black lumberjack, right? So you heard these shits. First of all, these Uggs, I had these Uggs for like 2-3 years at the time, and I've been retired them and been meant to throw them shits away. But today I happened to discover them in my closet, and I'm like, yo, you know what? These joints ain't looking so bad today. I need some good warm boots, right? So, right, check it. I used to buy this shoe polish, this clear shoe polish that's for leather, for boots, right? When I tell you this shoe polish brings shit back to life, I'm talking about, bro, this shit brings shit back to life like you never seen before. It's a clear shoe polish. I can't remember the brand, but I used to buy it from that little shoe repair store that was on Gun Hill Road, you know, across the street from Gun Hill Projects, you know, across the street from that gas station. It used to be like a little shoe store right there. I discovered it in there and I bought that shit one day, and that polish was so official. It brought boots back to life like I'd never seen before. But at this time, I had went looking for that polish and I couldn't find that shit. And I bought some cheap ass imitation polish from Family Dollar, right? Clear shit. I'm like, okay, this is the shit right here, clear shit. Nah, this shit was Family Dollar shoe polish, you heard? So I'm like, man, let me try to hit these motherfucking Uggs with the red and black lumberjack to match tops. Let me scrub those up with this shoe polish and see if I could get these shits looking right enough to, you know, to go on this trip. Cause you feel me? It's brick outside. It might have even been snow on the ground. Can't remember, but it just definitely wasn't no sneaker weather. Nigga needed some boots on his feet. You heard? So I'm like, man, let me shine these shits up with the polish, right? So I hit that shit heavy with the Family Dollar clear polish. Splash them shits up crazy, right? So at first I'm like, nah, this polish did what it did. Like, these shits looking tight new. I went and showed my wife, like, yo, how these shits looking? They looking right? My wife gave me a look like, I'm like, come on. I'm like, come on, man, you hating, man. These shits looking right. You heard? That polish is official, nigga. That's the clear shit. Shit's got them. She like, all right, you know, all right. Do you then? You heard? So I'm like, yeah, these shit's looking all right. So I bounce out the door with the old ass Uggs with the Family Dollar motherfucking shoe polish on them shits, right? It's brick outside. And I hit them shits with a heavy lather. You heard? I ain't put no little dab. I damn near used the whole can. I damn near used the whole can on them shits, you heard? So boom. I gets on the train. I hops on the train like the D train, right? I hops on the D train, the 205th. Now I was on Bedford Park, you heard? But that's the D train that go to 205th like Slick Rick said. I hopped on the D train. I start heading down to the Lower East Side, right? So I get on the train and shit, I'm chilling. It's brisky outside, heavily brisky, right? So as I'm sitting on the train, you know, I'm looking down at my boots, because you know how you in your crib shit be looking all right, and then when you go outside into that real lighting and you get in the motherfucking train car lighting, you know, shit be looking different. You start seeing stains and, you know, shit that you ain't know was on your clothes. So I'm like, you know, I'm on the train, I'm looking down at my boots, and I'm like, what's this cream shit on my shit like? You heard? It's like a line of cream going across both of my boots. So I'm like, yo, what's this creamy shit? Heard the mother, I wiped that shit off. I had a napkin in my pocket or something. I wiped that shit off. You heard? I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Creamy ass little, you know what I mean? Strip of cream on my shit. Like somebody just poured a little strip of lotion on my shit. You heard? So I wiped that shit off. I ain't think nothing of it. I'm in the train chilling. 4-5 stops go by. I look back down at my shit. Good horse, you heard? I look back down at my shit. It's like 2 lines of motherfucking cream on my shits now. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Then I realize, oh man, the cold weather is mixing with this cheap ass Family Dollar polish. And it's creating some type of creamy sweat. You heard? So now, word to everything I love, my nigga. I'm wiping these shits off. I'm on a train. Every 30 seconds, a new motherfucking line of cream is coming on my shit. I'm like, yo, now I'm paranoid. Now I'm thinking the whole train is looking at my boots. You feel me? I call my wife. I'm like, yo, man, that fucking Family Dollar polish, that shit got me looking crazy. I gotta be on my shit sweating all type of cream. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, yo, listen, my shit's a sweating cream, my nigga. She's like, wipe them shits off. I'm like, nigga, I wiped these shits off like 10 times. Son, my shit's creaming. You heard? I'm like, damn. I'm the whole train ride, I'm like, damn, everybody watching these motherfucking creamy boots. These sweaty, creamy boots, man. I'm like, I should have left these shits in the fucking, I should have threw these shits away when I had a chance. You heard? Family Dollar did me dirty. So boom. The whole train ride, my nigga, my shits is just gushing cream. You heard? The cold weather done mixed with this cheap polish, and that shit is turning white. And then, you know, the moisture of outside with the snow or whatever, the winter weather, that shit was just making that shit moist lotion cream on my shits. Like, I'm like, oh shit, and it getting worse and worse as I'm taking the train. More and more lines of cream is coming. I'm looking down, it's like 5 lines on each boot. I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. Now check it. I'm going to bring these presents to my daughter. She living right now with her new boyfriend that I never met before. I'm like, damn, I gotta go to her crib. She gonna invite me in, and I gotta meet her new boyfriend with the sweaty creamies. This ain't gonna work the fuck out. You heard? The nigga gonna be like, they gonna get into an argument. They gonna be like, nigga, that's why your motherfucking pops came here with some old ass Uggs that was sweating and creaming, nigga. You heard? I'm like, nah, I can't do this to my daughter, and I can't do this to myself. You heard? I can't be seen with these sweaty creamies. Nigga, my shit, get off the train, you heard? I get off the train in the Lower East Side, you heard? I'm picking up old ice from 5 days ago that done dried up on the street. I'm picking up old chunks of ice, smashing that shit on my boot so that hopefully the water could get that shit off when it melt. None of that shit was working. That shit was making that shit worse. That shit was freezing the cream. You heard? Now my whole boots, the whole black leather, them shit's white as fuck. You heard? My shit's looking dumb, ashy, and dirty. Like I just pulled some dirty boots out the garbage and threw them shits on. I'm like, thanks, nigga. I gotta go motherfucking see my seed, my oldest seed, and meet her motherfucking boyfriend with these sweaty, creamy motherfuckers on. I'm tight, my nigga. You heard? I go down there, I get down there. First of all, once I get on the train and get deep down into the Lower East Side, I start thinking to myself, what am I doing on a few days before Christmas when niggas is the most desperate in the world and I'm on the train with a whole garbage bag, matter of fact, I think I had a see-through clear plastic bag, garbage bag, filled with presents. I'm like, damn, I'm asking for me to have to body slam a nigga out here. You heard? Somebody get desperate and just want to try to rob a nigga and I had to blast and I had to mash a nigga out over these presents, you feel me? So I started thinking about that shit. I'm like, that was stupid for me to be on the train with a clear plastic bag with 90 presents in it. Like, nah, I'm bugging, my nigga. You know, the weed was in me. I was getting a little paranoid. So now when I get off at the Lower East Side, I gotta go through the projects late at night. It's late now. You feel me? I gotta go through the projects late at night with a big ass bag of presents like Santa Claus. You heard? I got the Santa Claus bag. I'm looking through, I'm in the projects lurking. You heard? It's mad lurky out there. My shit got the creamies on. You heard? My shit got the Ben and Jerry's on, nigga. You heard? Creamery. Got the creameries on. My shit sweating profusely. So boom. You heard? My shit get down the Lower East Side. I'm trying to get into my daughter building. That shit locked. You heard? I see two lurky ass crackhead niggas. I could tell these niggas is niggas who get high, but they still do shit like rob niggas and shit like that. You heard? They feel it out and know, see if they can get away with it. And they still doing crimes type of crackhead niggas, you heard? So I see niggas, they like this. What's up, man? What's up, man? So I'm like, yeah, what's up? I'm mad paranoid, you heard? So I'm like, yeah, what's up? What up? What's up? You heard? Let them niggas hear that good jail voice. I'm like, yeah, what up? What up? What up? What's good? What up? You heard? Let them niggas hear some good lingo, cause you know when the niggas look at me, they don't know what I am. They don't know if I'm black, I'm a Spanish nigga. They don't know, you feel me? For all they know, I could be a nigga new to the city, don't speak no English, you feel me? They don't know. So soon as the niggas was like, yo, what's up, man? I'm like, yeah, what up? What's good? What's poppin'? What up? Yeah. Yeah, what up? Yeah, Christmas time. They like, yo, I see you doing the Santa thing for the kids, man. I'm like, yeah, man, you know how it is, nigga. I'm making sure them niggas get all the jail vibes out me. Like, yeah, you know how it is, man. You know, shit, nigga, I'm used to being in Comstock. You heard? This sweet out here. I'm used to being in Clinton and all that. They're like, well, I ain't, my G's. Yeah. Nah, I wasn't saying all of that, but I was definitely giving them niggas the vibes like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, what up? What's poppin'? Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I'm out here Santa Clausing it up. What up? You heard? Now, if I'd have been like, what's up, man? Like, hey, man, how you doing? How you guys doing? The niggas would have tried to rob me, fuck around. You feel me? So, boom. I go to my daughter's crib, knock on the door. Just as I suspect, you heard, she invite me in. My shit's creaming. You heard, she invite me in the crib, my shit's creaming, my nigga. Boyfriend come out, yo, what up, what's poppin', yo, what's goody, what's poppin'. You heard, I'm trying to take niggas diversion, I'm trying to create a diversion, take niggas eyes. I got the presents in front of my shit like, yeah, I just wanted to drop these presents, you know what I mean? I got to get back uptown, man. I just broke the whole oven, man. This girl about to go into labor. You heard? I'm just trying to get up out of there, my nigga, before they notice the sweaty creamies, you heard? So, I think I peeped my daughter, though, peeped them shits, and her boyfriend, like, you heard? They both hit a glance down at one point, like, they both was like, them shit's ashy, you heard? My shit was looking ashy. I mean, she had frozen cream on them shits. Shit was looking rough. But anyway, man, I got up out of there and shit, right? I got up out of there. You heard? This is a long-ass story, my niggas. You heard? Y'all gonna have to tune in for part 2 and part 3 and all of that shit probably. But it's like, yo, boom. I go back uptown, right? I get back uptown. My wife sitting around moaning and groaning. I'm like, yo, what's up? She's like, yo, I'm getting contractions, but they light. You heard? I don't want to jump out the window and go. And then they turn me around. I'm like, man, listen, man. You heard? So her app on her phone is telling her, you should go to the hospital. She like, yo, my app is saying. I said, man, let's get the fuck up and go, man. Come on, let's stop playing. Let's get up and go. So I'm like, yo, then let's roll. She like, yo, I'm gonna wait it out until it get real serious. If it get real serious, we go. Never do that shit, my nigga. Soon as them contractions start hitting, it's time to get into motion. You feel what I'm saying? So boom. So minutes later, she talking about, so like a half hour later maybe, she talking about, yo, this pain is starting to get unbearable. We got to get to the hospital. I'm like, yo, come on. We should have been went to the motherfucking hospital. She like, yo, this baby feel like it's coming out now. I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, yo, hold on. Just chill the fuck out. We going to get to the hospital. Now, we all the way in the Bronx. The hospital that we in is 168th Street, Columbia Press. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, I don't got no whip. You already know. She like 3-4 days or whatever before her due date. So we was slipping and we wasn't really that prepared. You heard? So boom. I'm like, yo, don't panic. I call a cab. I call an Uber. You heard? The Uber talking about it's going to be here in a few minutes. Now she talking about, I don't know if I can make it down the stairs. I'm like, oh, man. She like, it feel like the baby is trying to come out now. I'm like, oh, man. Them chicken legs was a sign, bro. We was playing around, not acknowledging that she was in labor. And them chicken wings, the cat was trying to give us a sign. And then them chicken wings gave us the real sign. Like, stop playing the fuck around and get to a hospital. So now we rushing around trying to get her downstairs. I call a cab. Bro, we get in the cab. Before we even get in the cab, she like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna have the baby in the cab. So you know that shit got me shook, my nigga. That's that TV show shit I ain't never want to go through. Having to deliver a baby in the back of a cab some motherfucking way. I'm like, yo, please just hold your head. It's late, because this is 1 o'clock in the morning or some shit like that now. I'm like, yo, it's late. We gonna get there. Just hold your head. She like, yo, I don't know if I can hold it. Bro, we get in the cab nigga, bro don't speak no type of English. I'm trying to tell him, yo, she's in labor. You gonna have to run every red light and try to get there as fast as you can. He like, huh? He looked back, he see her stomach. He like, oh, son just start blowing it. I'm like, yo, bro, run. I'm trying to tell the nigga, yo, run the red lights, everything, bro. I'm not trying to have this motherfucking baby in the back of no cab. Bro, we blowing it. We blowing it to 168, you heard? We get over there to 168. Yo, bro, the whole ride, my wife is like, yo, I feel his head coming out. He coming out. I can't stop it. I'm like, yo, please, just hold your head for 10 minutes until we get to this spot, please. You heard? The cab driver doing 100. We pull up on 168th, my nigga. You heard? I'm like, yo, what entrance we gotta go? I'm like, yo, I think it's this entrance right here. I hop out the motherfucking whip. I go running up to the motherfucking entrance. I'm like, yo, I got a woman about to have a baby right now. They like, yo, wrong entrance. You gotta go around to the maternity ward. I'm like, you heard? She in the motherfucking whip talking about the head is coming out, and I'm running into the wrong motherfucking joint. So now I gotta run all the way back to the car. I'm flying to get back to the car. I hop in the car and tell my wife, yo, that's the wrong entrance. She like, no, I'm not gonna be able to make it then. She's like, no, there's no way I'm gonna be able to hold this baby no more. I'm like, yo, chill, it gotta be the next entrance. I tell the cab driver, nigga, yo, bust a turn, Yo, I'm like, yo, bust a right, go around here. Cab driver bust a right. I run into the next joint. I'm like, yo, I got a lady, I got a woman about to have a baby right in the back of a cab right now. The security nigga, black nigga, he jump up. He's like, where's she at? Where's she at? I'm like, she outside. Son go grab a wheelchair. You heard? We run out to the car. I'm like, yo, get in this wheelchair. Get in this wheelchair. She's like, I can't move. We had to try to get her in the wheelchair. However, we got her in the wheelchair, my nigga. But the security guard nigga did his job. We got her in that wheelchair. You heard? He like, yo, you gotta go through there. You gotta run around here, go up there, and then it's going to go see the entrance. Now I'm running through the hospital with her in the wheelchair. I'm like, yo, come on. She's like, yo, it's coming out. It's coming out. I'm like, yo, just hold it. Hold it now. Check it. At this time, bro, I got 3 girls. You heard? I thought I was never going to have a son. My wife went to go do a sonogram, and the chick who was doing her sonogram, she told him she didn't want, we told him we don't want to know the sex to the birth, right? And the chick doing the sonogram had made a mistake and said, oh, she's moving a lot today. So my wife was tight. She heard, she was like, yo, this chick blew up my gender reveal. Like, she made a mistake and said she's moving in the last appointment. So when my wife told me, I'm like, damn, my nigga, 4 girls? Like, the universe is really getting back at me with this cruel joke of only giving me beautiful daughters. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm prepared to have another daughter already. I'm like, it is what it is, man. I love my babies. I'm going to love another one. It is what it is. So while she in the wheelchair and I'm running, like, she's coming out. My wife is like, she's coming out. She's coming out. I can feel her head. I run. I get her to the right department, the maternity shit. I get her in there. Bro, we get upstairs. This is word to everything I love. My wife is 2 seconds from giving birth. This word to everything I love. White chick that was in there. I ain't saying just because she was white, but this is some deep shit, because it was proven after this that way more black women giving birth die giving birth in this city compared to other races. You feel what I'm saying? Because black women and shit like that, they get secondhand treatment in the medical field a lot of times. You heard? And they trying to make a change in that shit now. But at this particular time, you heard, this is the type of shit that was going on heavy in New York. Like discrimination with, you know, you being black, having a motherfucking baby. Motherfuckers treat you like whatever, black baby, have a, you feel what I'm saying? So, bro, we pull up. My wife is 2 seconds from having a child in the wheelchair. The lady is like, all right, I need you to fill out these forms right here. I need you to prove that, you know, this is the place where you know, your insurance is covering this place. I'm like, miss, she about to have a baby. Bro, they stressing me to prove her identity before they take her in the motherfucking joint. Bruh, she about to have the baby in 2 seconds. I'm in the room filling out fucking paper, writing my name in a long ass form, and I just hear her in the room screaming, she's coming out. I can't hold her anymore. She's coming out. The lady like, you think maybe you want to go and get it? I'm like, yeah, maybe. You think maybe? You heard? Like, you almost made me miss my motherfucking child's birth. You basically made me miss my child's birth damn near. You heard? So I ran back there, my nigga. They trying to cut and rip the jeans off my wife because she got jeans on and she talking about the baby's coming out. They like, don't let her come. Don't push out. Don't push. She like, I can't stop it. They ripping the jeans off of her, bro. Soon as they ripped the jeans off of her, before they got a chance to put her on the table, the baby came out. You heard? I run back there. She's sitting in the wheelchair. They pulling the baby out. I'm like, oh shit. She damn near passed out already. You heard? Like, she damn near passing out already. From the whole shit. Giving the birth to fucking trying to hold the baby in. Shit wasn't a good look, bro. She damn near passed out. And I'm standing there. I don't know what to say. They taking the baby out. They're like, we got it. Don't worry. Nothing's wrong. We got it. And then I just heard the nurse say, well, he's a boy. When she said that, my ears was like, bling. I said, huh? And I was so happy, I ain't even want to say nothing. I just said, did I hear that shit wrong? Did I, not me? So my wife was like, it's a boy? She like, yep, it's a healthy baby boy. I said, oh shit, I finally got a son, my nigga. Yo, I was stupid happy. Stupid happy, you heard? I was totally prepared for her to have another girl. When they said, yo, well, he's a baby boy, bro, that shit melted my heart. I was like, oh shit, I finally had my boy. This is the greatest Christmas gift somebody could ever get. You heard? I thought it was never gonna be, my G. I finally had my boy, bro. I was dumb happy. You heard? When my son was born, he was so handsome. I promise you, all of the nurse, and this was some crazy shit, bro. You know, listen, the whole staff that was delivering the kid, all of them was black nurses. The whole staff, the emergency staff that ran and got her and was trying to deliver the baby in the wheelchair, all of them was black. But all of the other nurses that come on after the baby is born to do all of the tests and all of that, all of them was white. You feel me? And both teams, the black team and the white team, bro, they was loving my son. They was like, let me hold him, let me hold him. Everybody wanted to hold my son, bro. You heard? I tell my son this all the time. He only 4 years old, about to be 5. But I'd be like, boy, when you was born, boy, them nurses was fighting over you. You heard? Like, literally, nurses like, come on, you had him for a whole 3 minutes. Let me get a hold. I'm saying, all children that's born are beautiful. You heard? But at this time, I was so happy to have a son. It's like I had the most beautiful child on the planet. But yeah, man, it was a crazy day. It was a crazy ass day, bro. December 19th, 2019. You heard? My son's birthday is December 20th because he was born in the middle of the night that night when it was officially the 20th. And, you know, it was a crazy Christmas, bro. We had a Christmas baby. We had a Christmas newborn. You feel what I'm saying? The best gift anybody could get for Christmas. And that shit was great, and I'll never forget it. You heard? And that's my story. But I got home. I threw the motherfucking Uggs in the garbage. You heard? I threw them sweaty, creamy shits in the garbage and never fucked with them again. You heard? LAZ, man. Get at me.